Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving each other as God through Christ Jesus has forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. I bring that up because I want to talk about this Nike commercial that basically flies in the face of that. It's all about the tagline being winning isn't for everyone. And it shows a collage of athletes practicing and competing in their sports. A lot of big names like LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think the runner from the Olympics, and a lot of no names, a lot of amateurs, a lot of kids, which is even scarier because it's going after the kids to try to apply this mentality. The narrator is Willem Dafoe, sounded like his character from Spider-Man as the Green Goblin, when he lists off a bunch of superlatives and then says, "Am I a bad person?" I think I'll just let you listen to it, and then I'll talk about it because I'm going to forget some of the things. So check it out.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm deceptive. I'm obsessive. I'm selfish. Does that make me a bad person? Am I a bad person? Am I? I have no empathy. I don't respect you. I'm never satisfied. I have an obsession with power. I'm irrational. I have zero remorse. I have no sense of compassion. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. You think I'm a bad person? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Am I? I think I'm better than everyone else. I want to take what's yours and never give it back. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? Does that make me a bad person? Tell me, does it?
Okay, so I don't know if you got what I got, but I have no empathy. I don't respect you. I'm obsessive. I obsess over power. I'm selfish. What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine. I think I'm better than you. Everything in this commercial sounds like it's from the devil. It truly does. It sounds like, the devil hates anything created in God's image, and we're all created in his image. He wants to pervert us, and he wants to destroy us. He wants to lie, cheat, steal, and kill. And that's what this encourages. Every time saying, am I a bad person for wanting to do this? I have zero remorse. I have zero compassion. I have zero empathy. And the dangerous lie that people will say was, that's just in the sports arena. That's just, it's not everyday life, but that's just such a lie. All my life, sports have been the metaphor for life. Like, you gain valuable lessons playing sports, teamwork, integrity, unity, like just learning how to practice. And, all of those elements are supposed to relay into other parts of life. And usually it was always for the better, for good. And whether people say it does or doesn't, everything we do outside of our work world or whatever we call our normal life, it all blends together. People love to be on these reality shows like Big Brother, Survivor, like, oh, I would never do this in the real world. Oh, you never lie and gossip and backstab people for money? Because that's all you're doing. It's just applauded when it's on a national stage or when it's under the spotlight. It's just amazing that it happens so regularly. It's so applauded. It's so normalized and romanticized that people are blind to the fact that that's just who people are. That's the type of personality that's being encouraged. You know, in World War II, during Nazi Germany, the Jews were dehumanized, desensitized, or like people were desensitized to the point where they either applauded the hanging of the Jews or they flat out were just indifferent because they had heard so much propaganda. And the best propaganda is when you don't think it's propaganda. People are watching these commercials, seeing their favorite athletes up there, thinking, oh yeah, it's okay to be that way in the name of winning, because I'm a winner, because everyone wants to be a winner. It's kind of ironic in a world that just gives participation trophies and kind of denigrates winning, but then this is talking about winning at all cost. Everything described in this commercial literally would be the definition of a sociopath. It's basically, am I a bad person? I'm a sociopath. Am I a bad person? I don't have empathy with people. Oh, but it's in the guise of sports. On the gridiron, it's okay. I would never do this anywhere else. But why do you do things on the gridiron, in the arena? It's just a mindset that they want to bleed into the youth of America. And they create these idols that push these ideas, because it's more than just athletes. But right now, it's the world stage of the Olympics. They're flooding it with this commercial. I have no sense of compassion. I have zero remorse. I have no empathy. I don't respect you. Admitting I'm selfish, I'm delusional, I'm irrational. These are all things that describe Satan, that describe the Antichrist. And it's being promoted as if it's some noble thing that we should honor. If these athletes that we idolize have these traits, I'd be surprised if Giannis Antetokounmpo likes being associated with those traits. I don't see him. I see him as being a very humble athlete. But you know, once you sign your life over to these corporations, they can do whatever they want. But just something to think about. I'm sure anybody with spiritual discernment understand what I'm saying, and I've seen that and thought summarily, because it's just so dark. It really is evil to think of all the young kids that will see a commercial like that and associate greatness of their idols with these traits. Go read Galatians 5 and read about the fruits of the Spirit versus the works of the flesh. I know selfishness is one of the works of the flesh. A lot of the other things might go into things that aren't covered in this exactly, but if you read enough of the word, you'll understand that everything described in this commercial is describing a sociopath, is describing the devil, the Antichrist. It's not describing anybody that is living for the Lord, that is living for God, that is living a selfless life, trying to love others the way God calls us to love them. So, something to be thinking about next time you got to go buy some tennis shoes. Not that there wasn't 100 other reasons not to buy from Nike already, but this one definitely put the nail in the coffin on that one. So anyway, if you got any thoughts, let me know what you think. God bless you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.